Sorry for the wait today, guys. We are so live with more, way more trails in the sky. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome, Kiza. It took me a while to get everything sorted out. It never goes according to plan. Never. Which sucks, but this is the cross I have to bear, apparently. Like, I planned everything out. I planned every minute detail for the stream today, and I still had to literally go back and fix things before it happens. Fuck, I hate it when that happens. But yeah, I'm a little bit late, but today we are going to go into chapter 1. Last time in Trails, we basically got confirmation that an airship has vanished, basically, and Estelle's father, Estelle and Joshua's father, is on the airship. So we're going to the next town over. After everything, probably, to investigate what has happened. You know, I absolutely love trails, and I want to dive in so bad. But yeah, all of these problems keep cropping up, and literally it's been day 1 of my return to work week, and I already am ready for another vacation. You know? Already ready for another vacation. I don't know what it is. But yeah. I'll have to check some things out. Yeah, also, we ordered some food and there was a problem with it. Like the one time we ordered food, like getting back to the analogy of yesterday, the one time we ordered food, literally, they booked the system crapped out, so I paid online, and the system crapped out, and it did send my payment through PayPal, but it didn't send an order to the restaurant. So yeah, I had to order a second time, and then it worked, but now I need to get the initial payment back from the restaurant, which sucks. It sucks. It's annoying as fuck. This is the problem with online payment, by the way, because they prepay everything. They don't wait, like, they don't wait until everything is resolved. They just pay, and then you have to, like, walk it back. But I contacted the restaurant, so it should be fine. They have been always friendly to us, so it should be okay. You know. But yeah. Doesn't matter. We are joining Estelle, Joshua, and Shira, which is currently in our party. Last time we actually had some difficulty in the Mistwoods. We had some difficulty with the gameplay systems that are ahead of us. So yeah, was actually pretty hard. I'm trying my best. Also, I have a new border, by the way, outside. I prepared tons of new stuff for the streams, which I'm super proud of, which annoys me that I feel like I'm already worn out by everything, because I'm super proud of what I prepared for streaming for this entire week, but you know, it sucks. But yeah, We have new borders for literally every game that we're playing. I set up a new system so that I can more easily set up these streams, so that I don't have to be late, you know, like today, so that I don't have to be late and I can literally just set everything up and hop on whenever the stream starts, so I don't have to do tons of prep work for it. And quality will improve, obviously. But yeah, so far I've been really loving this game. This game is incredible so far. I love the characters. I think what it comes down to me, if you want to get me endeared to a game initially, is you have to give me good characters. That's what it all boils down to. It has to be character driven because I don't know. Like, the reason that I feel so deeply about Xenoblade 2 is just because the initial cast is so good. Like, Rex, Pyra, and Nia are literally my favorite characters. You know? And that one keeps you playing because you're interested in the characters and their struggle. But yeah. I think we should hop over. We should hop over to the game. There we go. I like all of the casts. Shulk's is interesting. Shulk is a case that's interesting. That's why I rate Xenoblade 1 so low, probably. Because the characters are initially good. Shulk and Ryan are endearing, Dunban is endearing, and all of that. But they kind of fall off in terms of character writing. Like, most of the casts at the end of the game is just supporting, you know. But yeah, initially that's very good. Xenoblade 1 does a good job. Xenoblade 3, I don't know. Xenoblade 3 has one of the weaker casts. I can't say that. I can't say that it has one of the weaker casts. I just think that the main cast is kind of too much, maybe. When in actuality it's all about Noah and Mio. And those are the two characters that I relate to most in the game. Like, Noah and Mio are the main characters, and the rest of the cast is always kind of a side characters. They have their own moments, especially Senna later on, but they kind of get shafted a little bit. A little bit, I'd say. Especially They all get their big moments, but it's all about Noah and Mio, you know? Noah and Mio are explored the most, obviously, because it's like, those are the main characters. But I feel like, in terms of characters, most of them get less screen time than Noah. And there's like a hierarchy where the Agnian characters actually get a lot less screen time. The Agnian characters get less screen time than the, what are they called? The Kevis characters, you know? The Kevis characters get way more screen time, especially early on. So yeah, I like Taion, for example, but I don't feel like... They're all good written, by the way. I'm not criticizing the writing of those characters. I feel like they're good written, but I don't know. Not everyone just hits me like that. Let's get this on with in terms of trails. Like, I relate to Senna a lot, by the way. What is it, Joshua? Estelle, are you in there? Joshua? Dinner's ready. Just to let you know, we'll be having roasted basil, chicken, and onion soup gratin. That sounds incredible. Holy shit, I could go for that. I'll come down later, so why don't you two go on ahead and eat? Alright. Well, make sure to come down before the food gets cold. The Wheel of Fortune card again. Something really is going on. I just can't see what it is. Where's Estelle? She said to go ahead and eat without her. She didn't seem to have an appetite. I see. She took the news a lot better than I thought she would. Not surprising she doesn't want to come out of her room. Seeing as how close she is with her father. I agree. So what do you think about all this, Shira? Is it an accident or an incident? To be honest, I couldn't say either way. Your dad is a top-class bracer. When it comes to crisis management, he's the best there is. Whichever it is, if your father happens to be there, it'll be resolved. But the fact is, an airliner, along with your father, has gone missing. In other words, what you're trying to say is that things that shouldn't have happened, right? Don't lose heart on me now. You need to be a stout wall of support and bear Estelle up. I'll get to work tomorrow and see what I can find out. Man, it sure smells good down here. I can't stand it any longer. What? Estelle, are you okay? I'm so hungry, I thought I was gonna pass out. Oh, this looks so good. Bon appetit. Aren't you two having any? This is great, the basil flavor really comes out when you roast it. You should know how to cook, Joshua. Well, thanks. Come on, Shira, don't just sit there too. Do you want to drink some of my dad's brandy from the secret stash? God damn it. Of course he has a secret stash. I'm pretty sure there's a bottle of Steinrose that's about 20 years old in there. Did you say Steinrose? After 20 years old too? Shira, what do you think you're doing? Sorry, Estelle, I'm going to have to pass this time. By the way, what were you doing up in your room? You didn't come down even after Joshua called you for supper. Huh? Alright, I was just looking for some extra underwear. I was having a bit of trouble finding one of my favorites because it was stuffed in the back of one of the drawers. God damn it. Underwear? Oh, and a set of gear for traveling. I mean, who knows how long we'll be gone. So I figure as long as we're prepared, we'll have nothing to worry about. So what you're saying is, you intend to head to Bose to find your father. Well, duh, that's a no-brainer. And while I can't imagine anything bad happened to him, despite his horrible luck, waiting around just doesn't suit me, so I'm gonna check things out for myself. You really are something else. Whether it's your positive attitude or thick skin, I can't say, but... What? You're so rude, Joshua. But you're coming along too, right? Wouldn't have it any other way. Of course. However, it looks like all airliner flights have been cancelled until the army finishes the search. It seems like the only way to Bose is on foot. Walk to Bose, huh? I wonder how long that's gonna take. For a bracer on foot, if they hurry, they can make it there in about half a day. But if that's the route you're taking, that makes things easy. I think I'll tag along as well. Really? You'll come with us? But aren't you busy with a bunch of other jobs? Hey, I trained under your father, right? Did you honestly think I'd just sit here when something could have happened to the person I owe so much to? I'm going to talk to Aina and have her pass my jobs at the guild to another member. Shira. We really appreciate this, Shira. You really shouldn't be thanking me. I just can't leave a job as big as this up to a bunch of newbies. I hate to say it, but you're probably right. Oh well, since Shira's along for the ride now, I do feel a bit more confident. We appreciate you coming with us. Yeah, myself as well. Sorry. Anyway, let's make sure to drop by the guild tomorrow morning before we leave. I'll need to explain the situation to Aina. It's so good. Chapter 1, Disappearance of the Linde. So good to be back on this game, honestly. I'm so hyped to play more, really. You know, it's been so long. It's just the music as well. I understand the situation now. To be frank though, with Shirazad taking off after Cassius, I'm going to be really short-handed. But since this involves him directly, please don't worry about anything. I really appreciate this, Aina. Make good use of the ridge while we're gone. You should be able to deal with at least 3 times his normal workload. Don't you think that's a bit harsh? Don't worry, if things get too hectic, I'll ask for help from the Crossbell branch. By the way, Shirazad, can I get a minute? I'd like to talk with you about the job you were going to do. Sure, no problem. Estelle, Joshua, could I have you two wait upstairs? I'll be done in a minute. Understood. Shira? If we're going to be waiting, would you mind if we did it out in front of the clock tower? I'd like to say hi to someone. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, then let's meet up in front of the clock tower. As soon as I'm done here, I'll head over there myself. Got it? Come on, Joshua. Sure. Septian Calendar 1075, erected in partnership with the liberal royal family, Septian Church and Royal City. Destroyed during the 100 Days War when Roland was bombarded by the Arobian imperial capital, and rebuilt with the cooperation of the citizens of Roland. Every time I see this clock tower, I always think, they sure did a superb job restoring it after the war. You can sure feel the spirit of Roland's people from this. Estelle? Joshua? What do you think about going up with me and waiting until Shara shows up? You mean the clock tower? Sure, I don't mind. Okay, come on. The morning air is so refreshing. Hey look, Joshua, we can see a house from here. You're right, I can see the roof. But do you want to tell me what's going on, since you've always avoided coming up here? I was under the impression that you didn't like this place. I like this place, but I just can't casually come up here. Because this is a place where my mom died. What? "10 years ago, during the war, when the Imperial Army surrounded Roland, they bombarded the symbol of the city, the clock tower, to try and get the citizens to surrender. This was at the time Dad was fighting in the Royal Army. I wanted to see who he was fighting against, so I climbed up to the clock tower. And when the bombardment started, I couldn't get away. When I came to, I hardly had a scratch on me. My mother had saved me. I was wrapped tightly in her arms, shielded from the rubble. And as I cried, she sang my favorite lullaby. But when they finally dug us free, after the war ended and this place had been rebuilt, I avoided coming here for the most part. It's not because I have painful memories of this place though. It's just when I come here, a part of me wants so much to draw on her strength. Plus I felt that I can't be strong like her if I'm always trying to rely on her. Estelle. But today is okay, right? Relying on her just this once. Asking her to bring Dad home safely. Asking her to protect him. Of course it is. And don't worry, Dad's safe for sure. Your mother's protecting him, so there's no doubt in my mind that he's safe. And if he happens to be in a bit of trouble, then you can come to his rescue. Just like your mother did for you. You can do the same for your dad. And don't forget, I'm here to help you too. Joshua. I know I can completely understand everything you've been through, but I can stay here by your side as I am now. And if you need a shoulder to cry on, you've always got mine, so... What? Ah, Joshua, you're trying too hard. You shouldn't say things like that so lightly. What do you mean? If I were any other girl, I would have totally misinterpreted your intentions just now. You're seriously the type who's going to have problems with romantic relationships in the future? I'm already starting to get worried. Well, excuse me for trying to be nice. Why do you have to be like that when someone is genuinely worried about you? Thanks for cheering me up, Joshua. I feel a lot better now. I guess as long as I get some kind of thanks, it was worth looking like a complete fool. But you are unbelievable. Don't be so mad. I'm really thankful, believe it or not. So how about we get down from here, huh? I'm sure Shira's waiting for us. You're probably right. Mom, I finally realized why I wanted to become a bracer. It's so I could become strong and protect others just like you. So please watch and see. I won't fail to bring Dad home safe again. That was a cute moment. Aw, the two of you had such a cute scene going on up there. Why my cheeks even feel a bit hot just thinking about it. What's that supposed to mean? You were spying on us? Give you some credit, will you? I just happened to see you when I looked up to check on the time. I sure wish I had an orbital camera to get a shot of that view. Come on. What are you trying to say, Shira? That's called family bonding, plain and simple. It's kind of like your habit of hugging everyone after your third bottle of God damn it. We have very problematic people here with us. Very problematic people. I think Shira is the most problematic one. You know? Shira is the most problematic one. Out of everyone. I think. Well, that news reporter guy was also, like, not great. It's kind of like your habit of hugging everyone after a third bottle of wine. Ugh, let's not get into that. What's with the sigh? You really don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, whatever. Did you say hi to Lena while you were up there? Yeah. I even asked her for her to watch over Dad. I see. Then I guess it looks like you're all set. You know, Lena's protection is equal to that of the goddess herself. Your dad's safety is pretty much guaranteed. I think you may be giving her a little too much credit. Now that you mention it, you met Estelle's mother before, right, Shira? Yeah, when I was a child. I was still in a troupe at the time. A troupe? Yeah, a troupe in a traveling circus. Shira was a dancer. Although it was a long time ago, we first met when she came to Roland with the circus. 12 years ago to be exact. I was 11 and Estelle was 4. How old is Shira? Wait. No, still problematic. No, she's like 23 now. Still problematic. And because of that chance encounter when I became a bracer, I trained under your father. I didn't know that. Maybe I'll tell you about it sometime when I get a chance. Are you ready to head out for Bose? Or Bose? Bose, I think? It doesn't have the little accent on the E at the end, but... with airliner flights cancelled, we'll just have to make our way to Bose the old-fashioned way, by foot. First we need to make our way to the Vertebridge checkpoint, which sits on the border of the Bose region. The Vertebridge is located at the west end of Milch Main Road. It looks like we're all set, so let's go. Glad I got control back. Because we first need to check. Yeah. I'm looking for someone to deliver a personal letter to a colleague of mine in Bose. Please come see me at the Roland Chapel for details. Well, good morning everyone. Are you going on a journey somewhere? Yeah, just over to Bose. Is that so? Then in that case, could I ask a favor of you? I had wanted to send Father Holstein a letter, but the airliners are grounded. So how about it? Can I get you to deliver the letter while you're there in Bose? Sure. Sure, we'll do it. Shouldn't be a problem since a letter's not that big to begin with. I really appreciate this. Alright then, here you are. So all we need to do is give this letter to Father Holstein in Bose, right? Yes, the chapel is on the east side of Bose City, so it should be fairly easy to locate. Traveling around other regions and broadening your knowledge is food for the mind. I pray that the goddess will guide you on your journey. I have a feeling this game is a lot of setup. It's just my gut feeling that this game will have a lot of setup that will get paid off in the other two parts. Do we have to buy... That's an awful lot of to vacation, are you? Where are you headed? Well, it's no pleasure trip, but we headed to Bose for a bit. Bose, did you say? But the airlines have been grounded. Don't tell me you're planning foot it the whole way. That's right, we are. We've been told that the trip is doable. That's true, it's not so far, but it's not that close either. It must be tough being a bracer. I wanted to shop with you, because I need to desperately get a few things up. I'm going to buy another 5 tier bomb. We have 8,000 Mira. Let me get at least 10 reviving bomb, please. Because that was a problem last time. Well, let's buy Libel News issue 2. Why not? But yeah, the ability to revive is actually really important. Let's see what we can do with the Orbments we have. And the quartz and all of that. Let's see if we can open a slot for Estelle. We can open slot 3. Okay, slot 4 needs a lot more stuff to be. Is Shirazard going to be a main party member? She has her own Orbment. She has 2 open. Oh, you need to open it. No, she has way more open. We have not enough Sepith for that. And not enough for Joshua as well. Okay. I don't know what to do with the... Oh. Oh, you can trade Sepith. If we just get, like... I don't know, 40 of this. Oh yeah, doing it for Mira. That's not what I need. Water elemental value. Fire elemental. I think we put Estelle on wind. Right? I don't fully remember. I think we did. Well, we can synthesize a few of them. Cast 1 seems relatively strong. Time to cast arts is cut. It's actually really strong. Does she have something new to equip? No. When do we get actual equipment? Okay. So we can put in all... Oh, she has earth elements. Forgot about that. Clock up and soul blur. I want to give her the cast 1 because she probably needs it. And Joshua has wind elemental, but no more slots. And Shirazad has mirage. And a wind elemental. What if I put another wind elemental in there? You know, I think that's okay. Shield and attack. I'm going to keep Sherazad as she is right now. And I hear it's even going to be a present for... It's been a while since I've been excited for a job. I don't remember. Can you buy... I haven't found anywhere where you can buy equipment. You have to find it, right? I should have guessed, you know. You're always the first to hear everything. There's a little something we need to check on, so that's why we headed to Bose. Not only is Cassius gone, but now you two are leaving. Oh, I want to tag along. Josh will take me with you. I don't think that would be a good idea. But I'm concerned about other incidents happening. I get so worried. Well, nothing like heading off, right? There's so much additional dialogue that I could be getting into. Like, the characters all seem to react to what's happening. Like, a lot of the NPCs seem to react to us leaving. And I'm just not going to entertain that right now. It's interesting with how much dialogue they have. And I know for a fact that the series has a lot of dialogue later on as well. But they actually have voice dialogue later down the line. So that's good. Let's get back into fighting, really, because we haven't done so in a while. Soul Blur. Emits a time-shaking pulse. Shira seems kind of like the character that we get to see later on. because she's way stronger than her current cast.
Alright, we're good to go.
Are you headed for Bose? We are, but how did you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately. Exponentially more than usual. Is that because the flights have been suspended in the airspace over Bose? That's exactly what happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights, so you're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and another thing, traffic through this checkpoint is also being regulated. If you want to go through here, you have to get a pass from the Chief Warrant Officer next door. Okay. Well, do we get a pass? Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. And this is Shirazard, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we're wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess, this has something to do with the Linde, doesn't it? Yeah. Estelle explains that Cassius was on board the missing airliner. Goodness, Cassius was on board? This is major. I'll issue you a pass right away. Thank you, sir. But is it alright if you issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kiss my face. And as a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Hacking Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identities as bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you do intend to investigate this incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to Aidios for Cassius' safe return. Can I get through? Alright, we got one. Well, that was quick. Okay then, how about I open the gate for you? Soldier opened the gate by remote control. That seems a really elaborate gate. Alright, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it? I mean, let's go! The Eisen Road, which runs north of the East Bose Highway, is blockaded right now. For those heading to the north border, they'll have to go to Bose first and then wait until the road reopens. Interesting. They do what RPGs like doing, is just calling everything German names, and I'm so confused each time. Like, seriously? They always like calling everything by German names, and it's confusing me. West Bose City, east to Rollins. So we'll have quite a trek ahead of us. What do we have here this time? Bracers? Traveling the roads on foot is a bit of a hassle, isn't it? Well, be careful out there. He has a recovery point. Yes, please. There we go. I just want to do a little safety save. Doesn't hurt, right? Oh! Could I always just run like this? If I hold the trigger, I run. Could I always just do that? Okay, East Bose Highway. Let's see what kind of monstrosities we come across here. Preemptive attack. Clock up, soul blur, stiffen guard. Okay. They seem to be strong against. This one seems to be less strong against. They seem to be strong against water. Seems like it. Just going to throw a rock at it. And a fireball. Okay, we have 2 more turns until we can attack. Let's use dual strike on Joshua. She also can attack, right? I can only hit it with an arts. This one actually seems to be less resistant against water. There we go.
Oh, are we done already?
I don't want to know what these enemies can do to me. God damn it.
Good to go.
North Naval You know, learn German with me. Learn German with me, the game. Better that we go on a preemptive attack on most monsters. Like, they really thought they could get away with naming everything after German and just calling it a day. You know? Like, just literally look up a word of what we want, look it up what is in German, and get away with it. I'm wondering if it's deliberate, or if the game actually draws from German history. Oh god, it divides up. At least they keep, at least they keep their HP. I think it might be a deliberate card. Because it might actually draw from German history with the 100-year war and whatever happening, right? I'll see. I would need to read up on my history to check if that's correct. Because I don't remember everything in history offhand.
We're good to go.
What's that headed this way? Oh, look. Well, if it isn't Sherazad, how have you been? Fine, I haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. I'm sure that you've heard about all the airliners being grounded after the Linda incident, right? Because of that, we have to move all this cargo to the Royal City by ground transport. I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated. So how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. That was the plan. Why? Do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it would be best if you spoke with Lugran about it at the Bose branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later. There seems to be something going on. First Mr. Ashton and now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up. Well, there must be a good reason for it, and we'll probably find our answers at the Bose branch. Agreed. If we do as he suggests and ask Lugran about it, we might just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. I don't want to fight every monster here, I think. I'm suspecting treasure chests around every corner, which is not great. I mean, why don't we save? We have so many save slots, would actually be a shame if we don't save. Right? I mean, we probably are just supposed to follow. Oh god, we got a surprise attack. Ouch. Let's have Sherazad interject.
Someone's been naughty.
Holy fuck. Sherazad is unhinged. That seems to be good against water and earth. Well, That was close. I think I'm doing pretty fine. I don't know what it was with Mistwood. That got me pretty hard last time. Oh, waypoints. West Bose, East Vertebridge. North Hacken Gates. 210 Zelch. Seems like we are at Bose. And Hackenbridge was the one they said not to go to. Or at least not mention that we are bracers. So let's go to Bose first. We're probably going to be here for a while, I have a feeling. Oh god. We finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bose, which sits at the heart of the Bose region. Wow, this definitely looks like a city. Of the 5 major cities in Libel, this one comes next after the Royal City. Compared to Roland, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Bose Market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sun-dry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and orbments. It's not surprising that they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. Let's first stop by the guild and find out what's going on regarding the incidents. Oh, alright. Just so you know, the Bracer Guild is just right over there. Oh, that's a cafe. The cities look absolutely stunning, by the way, in this game. Like, big. That's a chapel where we have to deliver a letter. That's the Bracer Guild. Let's go to the Bracer Guild first. Oh, Sherazad, you arrived a lot sooner than I expected. I appreciate you coming all the way from Roland. It's been a while, hasn't it, Lugran? Did someone tell you that we were coming ahead of time? Yes, I received a call from Aina not that long ago. So that means these 2 kids with your Cassius children. Yes, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Lugran and I oversee the Bose branch. Your father and I go way back. Please just call me Lugran. Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates to the situation have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the army and the guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface anyway, but in actuality there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So pretty much what you're saying is that it's a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Did you say General Morgan? Great, now it looks like things are going to be a pain. General Morgan, who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in history books. Amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. So what's the big deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracer Guild. Hates bracers, in fact. It seems he even makes it a point to routinely assert that there's no need for a Bracer Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So what you're saying is that we're not getting any information because of this general. That's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they are investigating. And because of that, it's causing conflicts with other work. But we just came all the way here from Roland. If that's the way it's gonna be, then it's time to duel it out with the general to decide who gets to investigate the incident. I like where her headspace is at. You know? Let's just duel it out with the general. You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle. Keep your cool, Bracer. There are other ways. Such as the request we just received from the mayor concerning the incident. She has asked that we conduct an investigation from the guild side, separate from the army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it'll be great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Lugran will accept the mayor's request. That sounds fine by me, but before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, their performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. And right now, for you two, that would be Roland. So what you're trying to say is that we have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right? You got it. Here, all you need to do is sign on these forms to transfer your registration. Sure. Our name's Coherent. Estelle and Joshua filled out the registration transfer forms. Alright, it looks like everything is in order. Junior Bracers Estelle and Joshua. As of this day at 12/15/20, your registration at the Bose branch has been approved. This means that you are now members of the Bose branch. So you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. So pretty much we're still newbies. Well, it looks like now I'll be able to entrust you with the mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly. We'll do that. Understood. Do we have new... Oh, we have new things to do. Ferocious monster beside along the trail behind Ravenue Village. This one. I'm in a bind right now, as I seem to be lacking a certain cooking ingredient that I regularly use for practice. Tender poultry. Interesting. Ferocious monster known as King Scorpion has been spotted, roving the East Bose Highway. Okay, well, that's some new side quests. I have a feeling this is going to happen a bunch of times. We're going to get to a new branch, we're going to explore a new city, and deal with all of the side quests there. Good day to you and welcome to Anti-Rose. You have a reservation? Nope. Is this a restaurant then? Tis as you say, yes. I'm the manager, Lecter. I tend to the restaurants leave while the owners away. Herein, the best quality ingredients and servers await you, amounting to the greatest dining experience of your life. I personally guarantee that if you partake of our delicacies, you will emerge full and satisfied. Please come this way, I will gladly show you to a table. Wow, this guy's got a lot of confidence in his restaurant, and I must admit it certainly does look like a nice place. Yeah, but he's a bit pushy, don't you think? I mean, when I see this place, my first thought is, cha-ching! We'd go broke if we ate here. It's not cheap, that's for certain. If one wished to stay for a full course dinner, let's see. It would require a bounty from 30 large monsters of Minium Brigada and Almira. Yow, yeah, not for me, thanks. At that price, I'll gladly go street vendor. Deep fried pom-pom on a stick. Pom-poms in blanket. What? What is a pom-pom? Now I need to know. And this flavor hasn't changed one bit. It's as good as ever. I hear the owner of this place changed a few years back, but the quality certainly hasn't dropped any. If anything, the food's gotten better since then. That's good. We've begun running out of certain goods here in Bose. And while we have no means of eliminating the problem, we can at least try to make it better, if only slightly. Army regulations along with the grounding of airships have a definitive effect on business that cannot be ignored. I need to reopen negotiations and get things squared away as soon as possible. My goodness, what a restaurant. It's just as glorious as I'd always hoped it would be. But up until now, we've just been admiring it from afar. Welcome, welcome. Here for a good meal. If so, please let me show you to the table. I'm a sommelier. I think that's how you pronounce it. If you have questions or concerns regarding wine, I'll be more than happy to address them for you. Hello in the kitchen. To a chef, and each and every day is lived in pursuit of flavor. When the flavor stops, it's time to put the kitchen knife down once and for all. One must never be satisfied. Recipes must never stop evolving. Complacency disqualifies you as a chef. A complacent chef is no chef at all, as far as I'm concerned. This guy's pretty intense. It's kind of scaring me. Yeah, he has the eyes of a pro. A really skilled, really psycho sort of pro. God damn it. That's what pro chefs are. They are psychopaths, by the way. It's amazing how tenacious the head chef is about his flavors. I'm trying to work on my flavors too. I even stayed in the kitchen all night to perfect a new soup recipe. I swear to God, there's something about professional chefs that makes them really weird. Well, what should I order, I wonder? Hot or not, spicy food is just a thing for an old man like myself. Brings back the old appetite, something fierce. I must say, this coriander-infused stock dish really does the trick. I bet I could eat another 2 of these. Welcome, welcome. Here for a good meal. If so, please let me show you to the table. I've come from the capital for food and shopping. The capital is quite lively, but I must admit this town gives it a little run for its money. I often vacation with Marianne. We have similar interests and obnoxious amounts of money to spend on them. So my goal this time was more shopping than food. One can never have too many dine-dial wallets or rhino cider salad bowls after all. I don't want to know how that tastes. Like the rhino cider things are these like rhinoceros things that we fought, right? These guys do eat monsters. I wonder what I'll buy today. If we can find some kind of outfit that I like. I don't know what that would taste like. Not this again. Please, Lila. This is my one and only choice. Let's go into the chapel. La la la, we're finally here. The stay has finally arrived. After my husband is done worshipping here, it's off to the Bose market to buy. Probably, yeah. They seem to have normal animals as well. As we were arriving in Bose, the airliner flights were cancelled. And right in the middle of my pilgrimage too. Excuse me? Your father Holstein, right? Ho ho ho. Indeed I am, but how may I help you? This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine in Roland. Oh, is this for me? Thank you very much for delivering this. However, a letter from Father Divine could mean... Ah yes, he's come up with a new formula. A new formula for what? Ho ho ho, don't tell me you didn't know. Father Divine is a master of medicine, known throughout Libel for his skills in the healing arts. In fact, he was well known for this even back when he was at Gransel Cathedral. Really? Even after he took up his new post as a father in Roland, he has continued his research without fail. And when he discovers an effective medicine, he shares his knowledge with the rest of us. Brace is also used in medicine created by Father Divine on a daily basis. So in a way, we're being supported in our work from behind the scenes. I had no idea. It would have been nice if he at least mentioned it to us. But it's just like him not to, since he never talks about himself. Ain't that the truth? Father Divine is very strict with himself. Whenever he admonishes someone, he is always admonishing himself as well. This is one attitude I think all young children these days should learn. Although it'd be a bit difficult for me to learn at this ripe age. Yeah, haha, whatever. Still. Well, how about we just try to work hard without overreaching ourselves? I appreciate you coming all the way from Roland to deliver this letter today. Oh, adios, goddess of firmament. Please. It's not adios, it's idios. God damn it. Please protect these souls as you guide them in their daily lives. God damn it. This game is legitimately funny at times. That's why I won't let any Estelle slander sit, right? She's legitimately funny. Welcome to the Septian Church. Are you here to worship? I'm impressed to see people as young as yourselves concerned with spiritual matters. Bose is nearly, if not just as lively as the royal city. We do a lot of trade with merchants from the Empire. In other words, we're not in short supply of much of anything. Ho ho ho, there's no place... God damn it. Why is everyone Santa Claus right now? There's no place like the Bose Market in Cransel, that's for sure. Now that's the mayor's residence. The city seems to be huge. By the way, South Block. Oh my god, there's so much to explore. Bose merchants enjoy the freedom of the market system here, but we also have a rule to always keep our word. And for that reason alone, we're very strict about meetings and punctuality. It's certainly been a while since the army clamped down on things, and at this point, because of it, we're definitely going to be in the red this month. My dad works in the trade business, and our family has been doing the same job for generations. But I don't think I'm cut out to be a merchant. Yeah, I'm going to be the most obnoxious person ever, because I'm going to literally waltz into every corner of this. There's a chest up there. I want to get it. It's important for people to have hobbies in their old age. So I don't see why you have to get so mad about mine. Don't you realize you're just going to turn into a wrinkled old prude getting angry all the time? But that's not what I'm mad about. The thing I'm mad about is the fact that he doesn't have the decency to say one word before he leaves. How many years does he expect me to keep yelling at him for the same thing? You seem to have been doing that for quite a while already. I don't think he'll ever listen. I come all the way back here to be with the family, and my father's nowhere to be found. And he's the one who said to come back to Bose as soon as possible. What's going on? My mother's worried, so maybe I'll give a call to the place where he was staying. That's strange. I would have thought that my husband would be home by now. With my daughter at home now, it seems like we can finally enjoy a meal together as a family for the first time in ages, but... Oh my god, this city. I think we... No, we weren't here... A new Ansel path. So we're in the South Block right now. Ah, okay. We came from this direction. So this is a new one. Arms and guards, huh? Good afternoon and welcome. Take a look around and see if there's anything you like. Shop. Ooh, we finally got some equipment to buy. A full-blown fighting stuff with a heavy metallic core. Dual razors. I don't think I can afford all of it. Pair of shoes with pointed non-skid soles. Rug boots for laborers with top-rated craftsmanship. Silver earring. Prevents poison. Free sleep. Seal. I'll probably have to buy the more cheap options. So yeah, I'm going to buy the cheaper options for now, because we probably will be at Bose for a while. There we go. That's at least 7 more armor vests. I'll take it. Okay. The kunais. You can wear the armor vest, right? Yes, you can. I didn't buy the shoes. It's probably not good that I splurge most of my money on equipment this early. But whatever. It is what it is. Whatever this is. Looser Orbital Factory. I don't think we have enough Zeppeth to open more. Yeah. Well, we were able to open slot 6 for Estelle as well. So we now have 4 open. They have different quartz. Mind 1. Shield 1. Impedes 2. Move 1. That seems like a good one, but it also costs a lot. EP cuts. RCP cost minus 10%. Max EP plus 5%. That seems also good. I'm going to buy a mind one for now. And I'm going to equip it onto Estelle. Orbments. change anything. We need to look at our handy notebook, right? For that. This weird notebook. Oh god. Magic. Aqua bleed. Blue impacts. Okay. This notebook is a spawn of Satan. Aerostorm, lightning, plasma wave. Earth guards. Oh. That's interesting. Mind 1 has 1. Yeah, that makes sense. If you count it like this. There's a reference sheet. Magic setup. Orbments slots are connected by lines. Okay. When the line's elemental value total reaches the necessary elemental value for a certain art, that art can then be utilized. See magic. Okay. Interesting. So this is the north block. Where does this lead? West Bose Highway. Okay. I get it. Well, that's the mayor's residence. That's where we want to go. Frieden Hotel. Another German name. Who would have thought? Welcome. Please enjoy our hotel's atmosphere, which is rich with tradition. Linen room, employees only. God damn it. I'm so busy today. I want to hurry and finish all these terrible jobs and then head out on the town. I'm thinking about doing an early stream, by the way, on the weekend. On Saturday, around 10 to 11 a.m. I don't know yet. I'm planning to do an early stream. I don't know if you guys would be there for this. I'll see if I can do it. If not, I'll do a late stream. But we're going to play a special game. It's absolutely worth it, and I'm super hyped for this game. I mean, I can't just announce it. It's going to be Deltarune. Kirsche. God damn it. Hey, welcome. Sit wherever you like. I'm a scholar specializing in living beings from days long past. But yeah, I'm going to do a Deltarune stream. I don't know. I'll hope I can do it on the weekend. It's going to be special because Deltarune is a very special game to me. And I've been like so hyped that we are going to play it again that I've looked into Deltarune today, this entire day, and literally just had a huge nostalgia trip already. It was crazy good. And it's going to be crazy good. And on the subject of peculiar living beings, I encountered the most uniquely swift monster I've ever seen during a recent geological survey. That was along the road in West Persay, if I'm not mistaken. Having never seen such a creature before, I thought to capture it, but it was far too quick for these legs of mine. I best get some more exercise in my daily regimen, I surmise. What's up? Welcome, welcome, order up. We've got good cheap food that'll make your belly sing with delight. Cheese risotto. That sounds actually fantastic, by the way. Mouthful soup. Hey, welcome. Sit wherever you like. Oh, woe's me. How did things get like this? I gave up my whole life for the damned workshop. Being Miss Mirano's attendant is exhausting work. But it's precisely because of the power she wields that she's earned the dubious role of Shadow Mayor, I suppose. Interesting. And that's the airport. It's actually not that big of a city. Airliner flights have been cancelled and there's been no indication as to when they'll resume. I feel extremely bad for all the customers we've been waiting here, so say nothing of the other landing ports. I came here thinking I could catch a flight on the airliner, but it doesn't seem like anybody's getting ready for one to come in. Dude, you haven't heard the news? The areas are not too big, but they are intricate, in my opinion. Dangerous combustible objects prohibited. Libel Orbital Ship Company. They are like detailed. I wonder where the airline is. What's going on? I plan to take a trip to the Royal City, but the airline I was supposed to be on hasn't shown up. We mechanics have been standing by here the whole time as per the company's orders. I wonder how long we'll need to keep waiting like this. Hee, this is the perfect place for taking photos. Come on, my fair-winged airships. None of them actually have heard the news yet that no airships will be coming in today. Traffic control tower. All unauthorized personnel are prohibited. Interesting. But yeah, it's not that big of a city, honestly. Oh, back at the Bracer Guilds. The only thing that we haven't seen yet is the market. The book I'm after isn't here. Maybe I should try checking another shop. Libel News Issue 2, Carnelia Chapter 2. Part 1 of a fictional novel published in Libel. I can't buy that. There are fictional novels in this game. It looks like a girl is running the confectionery shop now. Before it was some guy running this place. I wonder what happened to him. Welcome. How about a fluffy, eggy sponge cake? It's a specialty here at the Bosé Market. Wow, this looks so good, Joshua. Yeah, it does have a nice smell to it, doesn't it? Joshua, after we find Dad, let's come here and get one of these to eat together, okay? That's not a bad idea. Really? You better not forget about this later on, you hear me? Sweet sponge cake. See, this is the first time I've been allowed to go on an errand by myself. Let's see. Now, what was I supposed to buy? Let's see. Now, who is having a sale today? Where's my memo? I know I've got it written down somewhere. Been there, buddy. I've been there. How are you doing today? Is there anything I can help you find? I carry brands from the royal city here as well. If you would like, please have a look around. It looks like they sell clothes here too. I'm fine, I already like the clothes I'm wearing now. I can also do custom designs or tailor any clothes you'd like. Just keep in mind if you decide you want something more fashionable than your current unique outfit. What's wrong with Estelle's outfit? Red scarf. Gaudy neckwear to accent the collar. Painfully bright. Wow. The junior model of a Strega brand sneakers. Huh. On that the sneakers that Estelle likes. Thanks to the restrictions placed on everything by the army, nothing has gone right. When I think about the price of getting things in stock, I feel like my business is going to dry up. That guy's in a rather foul mood. No kidding, airliner flights have been cancelled and the Eisen Road has been blocked off. I'm not sure it's doing wonders for these merchants' business either. Probably not. Let's see, now who is having a sale? Oh, I already talked to this guy. Let's see, now what to do about today's side dish. Should I try making something with meat or should I try something with fish? My pal Bucko started raising prices on his goods, but in light of the situation I guess I can understand why. Although some of his prices seem a bit too high. Tricolored rice. Holy fuck. Okay, we can buy food. Huh? Dorothy, is that you? Wow, look at all the stuff they're selling here. I'm getting a kink in my neck just turning my head to try and take it all in. She's so into her surroundings. It looks like she can't hear you. Haha. Can I ever find something? My medicine can take care of almost any kind of ailment. So is that medicine, huh? There seems to be almost anything one could ever want here in the Bose market. That's for sure. The sheer amount of stuff for sale is pretty overwhelming. Tear balm, purging, softening balm, smelling balm. I don't know if I need any of these yet. This one's quite a catch. Tentatively speaking, I'm an employee here at the store. I help out my mother. I'm not playing around, just in case you're wondering. Never would have guessed. Good day and welcome. Hey there, you two. Have a look at my goods. I have everything you need. What? So loud, my ears, they bleed. Well, this place is alive and bustling, like everyone says. I wonder if it's like all this all day. It is. People from all corners of Libel gather here to grow their business. And their eagerness and zeal to succeed is nothing to be balked at. I think that's it. I think up next we're going to talk to the mayor. The fact that you can turn your camera actually gets me turned around quite a bit. But yeah, we're going to do that after we take a short break of around 10 to 15 minutes. Talking to the mayor. You know, we're back. With more trails in the sky. And we're finally ready to hit up the mayor for the main quest. Wow, now this is a gorgeous place. Sorry. Check out the crazy expensive looking chandelier. Calm down, Estelle. It looks like this is the mayor's place, alright? I just wonder if she's home. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to Bose Mayor's residence. May I ask you who you are, please? We're with the Bracer Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild and we've come here to inquire about the details. Well, I've heard from the mayor that we would be expecting you. However, I'm sorry to inform you that the mayor is currently out at the moment. She has gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return any moment now. Well, we're kind of in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it would be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, it would probably save the both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person? Big hat with feathers in it? Dripping gemstones from every pore? Feathers, gemstone from every... what? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully mature? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Huh? Never mind, I was just thinking out loud. Ah yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The mayor is being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. I'm pretty sure I saw them earlier. Oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are? Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies, we're with the Bracer Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of what job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I'm her maid, Lila. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in are really different. So where's the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her too. I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Haha, well, she doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. It's not doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at all times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how to feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if you just came along with me instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose market then. God damn it, everyone's quirky in this universe. Wow, this place is really huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in a crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should absolutely be ashamed of yourselves. Trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But ma'am, we were just thinking about how to increase sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once. Alright. we'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in Bose. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Whew. Madam. Lila, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always, but never mind that. These people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem is... Could you be the braces I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So does that mean that you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good too. I tell you what though, I had heard the mayor of Bose was a woman, but I never imagined you would be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bose market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I ever heard one. God damn it. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high about that. But anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I would like to ask that you do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I'm of the opinion that braces would bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I for one would be honored, but don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Bose airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration too. I see, so this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can trust to be left up to the army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for the help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incidents, and we'd like to accept the job, but the army has actively been trying to exclude braces from anything having to do with the incidents. So, I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the army who's running the show? Excluding braces, huh? That must have something to do with General Morgan then. That man has disliked braces from the beginning. So you know who the general is, Mayor Maybell? She was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning? Lila? Yes, ma'am. Lila produced a sheet of paper and a fountain pen from her pocket and handed them to Mayor Maybell. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It is to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see. But I wonder if the bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think it would be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You will probably be best served by saying that you're messengers from the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. It's not lying, we'd just not be telling him everything. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go to meet General Morgan. There's a fort called the Haken Gate on the international border to the north of Bose. You should be able to find the general there. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. If you find anything, we'll come and let you know. Honestly, I feel like Estelle is going to blow this. She's going to blow our cover. That would be so in her character. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Alright, let's get going, shall we? The Haken Gate is at the end of the Eisen Road to the north of the East Bose Highway. In short, we need to head out to the East Gate and turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty then, Haken Gate, here we come. I'm going to do a quick safety save here because we've been reading text this entire time today. We've been reading quite a lot of text. Eisen Road. Hold it right there. The Haken Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage through this checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. Estelle produced Mayor Maybell's letter with a flourish. This is Mayor Maybell's. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official, but if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know Mayor Maybell is the one in charge over the entire region? You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. I have a feeling Estelle is going to start a war by accident. With the Empire. Just some weird accident. God damn it. Birds! Okay. Elemental efficiency. These birds do not seem very tough.
Oh, are we done already?
Maybe it's the equipment we got. Oh, that's where we get the tender poultry for that one quest. Come on, crit, Estelle. There we go.
We're good to go.
By the way, if we can, I'd like to actually play the remake of this game as well. Which comes out this year. That would actually be fire. If we could.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Yeah, there's a remake, and it's incredible. That's a big bird. That's true, that's true. They do get a little bit time to localize. It's actually a thing of the past, pretty much. This localization thing that we in the West don't get the game day one. That's a thing of the past, but I think with Falcom this thing is still alive. Kind of.
Let's do this!
So it might take a while until Falcom actually concedes. Wait, what? Where does that second big bird come from?
Not now.
What? Holy fuck, what is going on? I actually want to kill them, these smaller ones. Ouch, Estelle. That actually ramped up to 11. Wait, they can call for more backup? All of these big burbs have over 1000 HP, yeah? And I have an AoE move as well.
Someone's been naughty.
Ouch. That could be the end of it. Yeah. Wow, that is tough. Okay, let's see. They actually reflect magic. I forgot. I forgot that they reflect magic. Yeah, that's Estelle as well.
I'm sorry.
There we go. glad we have some reviving bombs. Just keep spamming that AoE move. Okay, let's revive Joshua as well. Estelle can use Tear to heal herself. Joshua immediately goes down again. Okay, he's going to heal up Shira. And Shira's going to heal Estelle. Let's get everyone up again. Okay. I mean, I could also just use morale. Strength plus 20.
Come on.
Can also speed up Shira a bit, maybe. Let's leave Estelle at healing duty. Cannot get through this. I hope it doesn't call any backup this time. Okay. Heal yourself up, Estelle. Shira's going to attack, and then it will immediately follow up with her super move.
Someone's been naughty.
That's a good one. Oh my god, we got it.
Alright, we're good to go.
That was a whole hassle of a fight. Holy shit. I mean, the smaller birds we can get. If we don't keep missing. Seriously? Get rid of at least the small ones. It's the small ones that are calling for backup. Okay. Please use it on yourself as well. Don't underestimate the smaller one. That's all I'm saying. Estelle is seriously on healing duty. Yeah, we'll have to heal ourselves a bit. We don't want to die. Dying is such a hassle.
We're good to go.
Can you snipe him with something, Estelle? Yeah, no. Better safe than sorry on this one. These fights have been tough.
Alright, we're good to go.
These fights along this road have been really tough. Let's use a preemptive attack this time. I don't think we do enough damage.
Here I come.
That was a good one, Estelle. Gold Strike is not going to cut it, I feel like. Okay. Glad we got that level up for Estelle, by the way, earlier, because that resets her EP. There we go, Sepith up as well. And you can actually heal Joshua. God damn it. That AoE move is dumb as hell.
Someone's been naughty.
I hate that AoE move so much. That should be it, right?
Seems you came up short.
I don't have enough milled flour to make wholesome pasta again. Seems a little bit early for AoE, yeah. Probably don't want to spend too much of Estelle's ether points. EP. Arabonia Border, Haken Gate. This is the Haken Gate. It's freaking huge. Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire and it's a rampart that protects Libel from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction. Bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Libel. Yeah. It's the territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There's some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you've got pinned on your chests. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot about that. Estelle and Joshua reluctantly remove their bracer emblems. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you've started adjusting to being bracer. I haven't found a treasure chest recently, by the way. What a surprise. This is my first time eating Libel's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great Libel cooking as well. You enjoy this trip of yours, alright? That I will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I truly am in for a feast somewhere else in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well then, maybe I will. Do you think this guy is? He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. That blonde-haired man over there is rather handsome and well-dressed, but after talking to him I found him a little odd. You can say that again. I'm a merchant from the Erebonian Empire, and I'm on my way to Bose. Good day and welcome to a humble establishment on the outskirts of Bose. Since this is a bar, we've got a wine to drink and food to eat. Just don't expect anything too elaborate. Vegetable sandwich. Potluck in a shell. Sure. Let's buy 2. Can we rest here? Sure. That seems like a good idea. These birds have been kicking my butt pretty thoroughly, so... Let me save real quick. I'm thinking about visiting the Empire. Doesn't look like anyone was here to fill out the necessary paperwork for leaving the country though. Well, it doesn't really matter to me since I just live my life on a whim. In fact, the only reason I decided to travel to the Empire is, well, because it occurred to me. Welcome to the Haken Gates. Hey, wait a minute, did you come here by the way of Eisen Road? We did. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet. We came here on an errand for Mayor Maybell from Bose. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Joshua explained what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the general, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. What the fuck's going on? I hate it when my phone buzzes. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in that rest stop over there, so why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. The bar? You mean the place we were just at? Why is there a bar in a place like this anyway? Obviously because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait in queue a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Well, we were just at the bar, so... It's actually quite the elaborate symbol. It's like a sturdy iron gate as well. Holy shit. Do I have to spend another 60 to just rest here? Oh, good day to you all my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Libel, but may I ask you if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Libel Kingdom? Ha, I'm glad you asked. I'm indeed a visitor in Libel, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who are we? Indeed, your bracers, no? How do you know we removed the bracer emblems? Are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but I'm actually not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Ah, please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes, god damn it. These cold flickering eyes of amber, just like the glass of exquisite brandy. It just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. What? God damn it. Everyone's fucking hitting on Joshua. You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute, are you one of those men who likes other boys? Estelle, don't become homophobic, come on. Really? Please don't become homophobic. I swear to God, Estelle. I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance. Supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. Estelle, come on. We can do better than that. So you're a pervert just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm going to have to pass. You've already scarred me for life as is. I've heard strange conversations in my day, but this one is worth remembering. The look on that kid's face, huh? Hey, you there. Oh, it's the soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yes, so come to the barracks with me immediately. I have a feeling this is not going to go well. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay then, let's be off, shall we? Why is he coming with us now? What the fuck? Why is he coming with us? What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural, scarily so. Ah, you noticed. Everything about you all just seems so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles. Of course we're going to mind. Now get you. Shoo. Scrooge. God damn it. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo was probably better, not only for ourselves, but as a service for the world at large too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. You know, tons of weird people here. I'm not gonna lie. I could hear some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is in the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places where you're not permitted. What happens if I do? I was supposed to be off duty today, but then we received an order to maintain ready status in the fort. Immediately goes exploring, by the way. Don't go wander off somewhere. Immediately starts exploring everything. That's like every RPG, right? Because of what happened 10 years ago, all of the guards here are very tense. I hope we never have another breach of this gate by the Imperial Army. The border is always confronted with threats from the Empire. Therefore, we must be extremely prudent in their actions, whatever we do. Otherwise, it could possibly give them a pretext to invade again. Yeah, there's some exploring to do. Yeah, I was involved in the search of the missing airliner until late last night, so I'm dead tired. You know, the end of the hall on the left, it looks like this is a general's room. Door is locked. Okay. Let's knock. Sure. Alright, here goes nothing. I hear on behalf of Mayor Maybell. That's right. Very well, come inside. Thank you for seeing us. I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I've been tasked with guarding the Harking Gate by Her Majesty Queen Alicia. Alicia? I don't know. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential, but consider this is a request coming from her. I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet. Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. I knew it, I knew that she would fuck it up. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, and so we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of her search efforts. Please do. The airliner Linde disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the lands. And of course the probability of an airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, I'm relieved to hear that. It's probably not the worst case scenario like that. So if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. And that would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also consider the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. But thanks to the small mercies of ideas, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Orbments ship company claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. The organization goes by the name of the Kapua family. The Kapua family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it? certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits, who have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region, are led by 3 siblings at the head. I take it you've heard of them. Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in the Rollins. I just can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Estelle? Oops. You heard a run-in with them in Rollins? I heard that some of the gang had shown up in Roland region, but I think he's on to us. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth. I knew she was going to screw it up. I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for me civilians. But I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, deceivers! Get in here, man. He looks pretty pissed. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh? What's the matter, General? Did these visitors try to pull anything funny? These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately. I knew she was going to fuck it up. Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs? Huh, you're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. It's because you pull underhanded actions like that bracers can't be trusted. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense. Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear, of all the stupid things Mabel could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party. How about you cut with the crap, General? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, your military morons can't do your job. Holy fuck. Shira is like pissed. What did you just say? Holy cow. Shira's really pissed, alright. For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries, which seem to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it, no hostages or even the location of the missing ally, no? Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl. The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group I know, of who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape, so enough with your insolence. So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? Don't bring the pervert back, please. Oh god. My mic just fell. Nice. Strife brings nothing to be born, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. I'm not singing. Fuck it. Fuck you. I'm not singing. I don't care. Why are we letting him do this? Guys? Haha, it looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with the reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let those kids in again. I'll cancel any further checks on the travelers along Eisen Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? By the way, his sprite doesn't look good. If you look to the left, his sprite is kind of finagled. I don't know. It doesn't look good. He doesn't seem healthy. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? And he put himself back together. Ha, no matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, how about we think about a future plan of attack? Where are you going? Wait for me, I mean, please wait for me. Is he going to come with us? Let me try and introduce myself again. I'm Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I'm an Erebonian touring your fair libel. I hope not. Oh my god, I couldn't with him as a party member, but he could be. I'm Estelle, and now wait a minute, why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle, he did just intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua, and I'm Sherazard. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. Hi, I've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what a person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day? I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. Alright then, I guess I'll accept Joshua as a substitute. God damn it. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Japan, what do you do to me? Joshua is 16. Stop. Please stop. What are you doing? Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now just a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. But I guess it's true, you are a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What did you say? Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Libel, after all, and I'd like to request a guide. Well, if that's all you want, then I don't mind. Shira, not just a second. It's the least we can do, and we're headed to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of the Brace's main duties. Oh, alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua? Estelle? Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions. If he tries anything funny. What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather than call me a hunter of love. Even Love Stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either. Are you right in the head? So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now let us be off. Who died and made you the leader? Hey, wait a minute, you. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence. God damn it. Okay. That's enough for today. Oh god, he's a party member. Oh god, he's a party member. Ugh. Okay. We're going to save and we're going to quit it for today. You know? There we go. He does have a gun. At least in this artwork. But yeah. There we go. We'll see about that next time. Next time when we'll play this game, which will be on Wednesday. Wednesday is the next time when we'll play this game. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. This is a lot of text to read, a little bit less action today because we have been doing story quite heavily. But yeah, it's going to be fine, I think. The next times we're probably going to get a little bit more into combat and stuff. Yeah. It was just text, me reading text. It was quite funny. I did enjoy it. These streams are actually the hardest for me because I have to talk so much. But yeah. Tomorrow we're going to play the Minish Cap, which I'm super hyped about to get back into. And on Wednesday we're continuing this game. And you know, I'm going to let you know when on Saturday Deltarune will happen, you know? So yeah, tomorrow morning, Minish Cap. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more of my content, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And I will all see you next time. Trilightning out.